Hello guys, this is Raptormon132 here, and welcome to my latest blind reaction to episode 3 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 3. Yep, as you all know, I did episode 1 and 2. Today I'll be blind reacting to episode 3. And this one is called Too Many Pinkie Pies. Interesting. Yeah, so, I'm going to be reacting to this episode today. Oh, and as a little, before I begin, I thought I'd just let you know a little update. To any of you who don't know, I uploaded my semi-blind reaction to the Crystal Empire Part 1 and 2. Now, to any of you who didn't know, it is actually posted on YouTube, but the problem was it was blocked the instant I posted it, and so I had to file it. But don't worry, I managed to get it unblocked. So if you see any of my reactions, and if you can't see it for the next for a day or two after that, it's because it's blocked. But don't worry, I figured out how to unblock it so that you guys can watch it. But fingers crossed that I don't get a copyright strike, because you know how horrible that was for me. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to react. So anyway, this episode is called Too Many Pinkie Pies. Interesting title. So, I don't know what... I think it has something to do with Pinkie Pie, considering it's, from the title, obviously, it's to do with Pinkie Pie. So, yeah, I don't know what to expect, so, but I guess the only way to find out is to watch the episode. So, without further ado, let's begin with my blind reaction to episode 3. So, without further ado, let's begin. Here we go. Oh, what's this?
Try again, Twi. You
Huh.
can do it.
Looks like Twilight's...
This spell's a toughie.
Looks like...
I feel lucky this time.
Looks like Twilight's trying to practice transfiguration. Whoops. Whoop. Pinkie.
Why'd you do that? Because hugs are fun-erific, especially when you throw one around a friend. What you doing? Trying to turn that apple into an orange.
For some strange reason, sorry to pause it, for some strange reason that reminded me of scenes from Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. You know how Tigger bounces on everybody and, doing his trademark line?
Hello, Pooh. I'm Tigger. T-I-double-G-R. That spells Tigger.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if it's a reference to that. I might have to look it up, but it just reminded me of that. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Much you kind of threw her aim off.
What
a cute orange birdie. Do me next
Orange birdie. Oh, Rarity.
Rarity, want to see Twilight turn me into an orange? It's gonna be fun.
I don't know about that.
As creating this haute couture ensemble that I just finished making. Delightful, no?
Huh.
This is terrible.
Nice dress.
Perhaps not my finest work, but you had total awesome amazing fun and I missed out on it?
Heh.
Wait, what if
Maybe.
there's more awesome amazing fun with friends happening somewhere beautiful right now that I'm missing out on too?
It's not that big of a deal.
Turn her into an orange, I swear.
We believe you, Spike.
Hey, Rainbow Dash, what you doing? This punk cloud got so heavy it's making fog. Figure I'll thin this
fog.
bad boy out so it floats back up. Ooh, fun!
Heh.
Gotta go.
Looks like Pinkie did your job.
Pinkie.
Applejack, Apple Bloom.
Can I join you? Whee! Next time I'll pull you.
Off she goes.
Fluttershy.
Oh, Fluttershy.
You are doing anything fun? Not especially. Oh, good. Fun is hard. Phew. Having fun is pretty hard work.
Well, from the looks of it, even Pinkie Pie can have her limits. Never thought she would break down from having too much fun. I thought in her view there's no such thing as too much fun. Yeah, so anyway, from what I saw, this is going to be a Pinkie Pie centered episode, which should be interesting. Sorry, a drink. Yeah, so this should be interesting. So, yeah. Let's find out.
Feeling better, Pinkie? Absolutely,
What?
Thanks for letting me rest in your butterfly globe while I get my Pinkie strength.
Butterfly Global.
What are friends for? That's just the thing! I've got so many wonderful friends having fun in every last corner of Ponyville, I can't figure out how to keep up with it all. It's driving me even more Coco Loco than usual.
Coco Loco, huh?
I promise to not do anything fun at all if that would help.
Coco Loco. That sounds like something from the movie, from the Disney Pixar film Coco. Pompo Loco or something like that.
You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm yesing. Now count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loco.
Or Coco. I've heard of Popo Loco, you know, from the movie Coco, but I've never heard that phrase. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, continue.
You are such a good friend.
There you are, Pinkie. Been looking everywhere for you, girl.
Hey, Pinkie.
Got something fun planned this afternoon thought you might want to know about. Well, I'll be an apple crisp. I'm here for the same reason.
This is perfect. Everyone will now bring their fun to me. Everything. Why didn't I think of that?
Actually, what I meant is after I'm done whipping up today's weather, I'll be chilling by the lake catching some rays. Wanna hang?
I am so there.
And my family's having a barn raising this afternoon at Sweet Apple Acres.
And I'm also so there.
How are you gonna do that?
That's when I'll be at the swimming hole. Oh well, doesn't matter. Whichever one you choose is okay with me. Me too.
Shoes?
Yep.
Life's full of tough choices, isn't it?
1, 2.
Again? An orange frog.
What in the wide world of Equestria are you doing now? Timing myself galloping back and forth between the swimming hole and Sweet Apple Acres. I'm trying to cut down my time so Rainbow Dash dives off the swing. I can get to Sweet Apple Acres to help with the barn racing, and then be back in time to see Rainbow Dash hit the water after doing a double flip. If I can cut my time by only 20 minutes, I'm good.
Oh, Pinkie, I'm afraid no matter how hard you try, the only way to pull something like that off is if there's more of you to go around.
What? Oh, God.
That's it, Twilight! The Legend of the Miracle!
Legend
The
of
what?
who? What now? Pinkie!
What the fuck?
Familiar with loads of legends, and I never heard of...
Does this mean practice is over?
Of course
The
not.
Legend
Back
of
to
the
work.
Mirror Pool. What the heck's that?
Seems like hardly any pony's been here in ages. I hope I'm remembering the rhymes right from my Nana Pinkie's story. Where the brambles are thickest, there you will find a pond beyond the most twisted of vines. What was that? Oh, I heard a voice. Oh,
It's your
it was me.
It was your echo.
Scratching me up, you brambles! And
Whoop.
the miracle! Oh, and there's that voice.
What the heck is the Mirror Pool?
Ah, Pinkie, you have got to stop talking to yourself. Starting now. And into her own reflection she stared, yearning for one whose reflection she shared, and solemnly sweared not to be scared at the prospect of being doubly married. Wow, the legend is true. It
What?
really worked. Okay, wait. Promise not to talk to
She
myself.
made a copy of herself.
Something to her. Or would that still be talking to myself? Excuse me, hi. Can I have a word with you? I mean, me? Listen, I can see you having lots of fun, but fun? Did somebody say fun? Where? I did. Over here. I thought someone said something about fun. Where is it? Over here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, calm yourself, Sydney. There's loads of fun to be had in Ponyville with my girls. trot on over back to Ponyville with me and I'll tell you all about him. And then there's Rarity. She's the one with all the fancy clothes and ribbons and stuff. I'm thinking she can make us all matching t-shirts that say Team...
That look on that Pinkie's face.
Where's the fun? Well, let's see. Applejack's having a barn raising at... It's that away! Wait, come back! Don't forget to meet me back here to tell me everything about everything, like I was there myself. Because I'm you, and you're me, and... Oh my gosh! This is the greatest plan ever! Now,
Oh,
double my...
rubber ducky! I haven't forgotten that line. Hey, a Daring Do book! Rainbow Dash was reading that, the first one. That's Daring Do and the Quest for the Sapphire Stone. I recognize the cover.
What's this? Daring Do and the Quest for the Sapphire Stone.
This is the first story in the series. I own all of them.
A little bit of continuity there. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Let's rock this, little ponies! Coming in, Dashy? The water's great. It's totally wet and everything.
I don't know. Cloud busting was tougher work than usual today. I'm kind of exhausted.
That's fine.
I see.
At least we'll still be together.
Glad you made it, Pinkie. I thought you maybe went to Applejack's instead.
I did.
Oh, the barn up yet?
I have no idea.
But I thought you said you were just at Applejack's.
Actually, I'm probably still on my way there now.
The only way she could be in two places at once is by maybe she should have used a time turner, like Hermione.
I'm so glad you wandered by. I know I promised not to have any fun today, but oh, I couldn't help myself. All of my critter friends wanted a picnic, and I couldn't disappoint them. Come join us. We have plenty of hay juice and marmalade to go around.
Uh-oh.
Don't be critters.
I could see this is gonna end badly. Huh.
Wait! Well, that sounds super fun! Oh, but Applejack sounds super fun too!
Applejohn?
And I can't
What the hell? Applejohn.
together! Who's Applejack? Two fun things at once! Can't decide. Trouble breathing. Walls closing in! Walls? But we're outside. Goodness, was it something I said?
Well, I think that's going to arouse suspicion.
Two places at once.
Duplicates of you, huh? Yeah, sure, Pinkie. Look, I was just gearing up to catch some Z's, so,
Well, you know the thing, if Pinkie Pie wanted to be in two places at once, she could get something similar to Hermione Granger's time turner that she used in in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Then she'd be in two places at once.
This is a time turner, Harry. McGonagall gave it to me first term. This is how I've been getting to my lessons all year.
You mean we've gone back in time?
Yes.
How did you get there? I was talking to you there. No, you're there.
What's he talking about, Harry?
I know. Honestly, Ron, how can somebody be in two places at once?
Oh well. But, yeah, I guess that's the next alternative. But I do think that this is going to backfire big time. I just can see it. This is going to get all out of control.
I do believe you are right.
Anyway, continue.
Gotcha. The rest of my fun really quietly.
how did you do that?
Just trying to show inspiration for my...
Don't question Pinkie Pie, Rainbow.
Ooh, gotta run! Looks like I'm trying to get my attention. Excuse me,
Yep, your eyes don't deceive you, Rainbow.
Ooh, tell me all about it. Do they pull the walls of the barn up slow or fast? Maybe slow to medium fast, somewhere in that range? Did you get ice cream? What kinds did they have? Banana prickle? I didn't make it. I was on my way there and then Fluttershy. Yeah,
Fluttershy.
something else fun for me to do. A picnic with cute little animals. How could you say no to this?
Excuse me, got a cough. Sorry guys, just had to cough. Anyway, sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Then I would have missed the super fun thing with applesauce.
Applesauce.
I didn't do anything fun at all.
Oh god.
Poor. There. Tell me what, we just need a couple more Pinkie pies. Easy peasy. Really? Come on,
This-
would I lie to me? And solemnly swear not to be scared.
This is gonna... I think this is gonna be the start of it ending bad.
I think you mean a double me? What's another double me? Which makes two double me's or a double me?
Quadruplets.
Did somebody say fun? Where? Fun.
This is gonna get out of control.
One extra Pinkie pie in case we get an extra invite from somebody else. Perfect. Okay, let's go. And solemnly swear not to be
Uh-oh.
you doubling hair.
That's not good.
Okay.
Now they're multiplying.
Moving on. Not to be scared of the prospect of being doubling hair. What in the name?
I knew it. This is the start of... This whole thing is gonna be out of control.
Yes, it's fun there. Okay, but
Sorry to pause it, but the way that those Pinkies are all yelling fun, like fun. It kind of reminds me of the seagulls from Finding Nemo, the ones that go, mine. I'd be surprised if this was a reference to that. I could just see that being a reference.
Shut up! You rats with wings!
I might have to look it up, but it just reminds me of that. Anyway, continue.
between the bunch of us, we should have every nook and cranny of Fun and Ponyville covered at all times. An unprecedented and massive undertaking. But first, a pop quiz on the names I taught you. Applejack.
Yep.
Fluttershy. Pinkie Pie. Excellent.
Pinkie.
Okay, let's get on
Well,
with it.
everybody knows what
And
you...
on 3. 1.
See ya. And...
Enough. La, 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 la.
And the start of hell starting right now. Gesundheit.
What the? Wow! Pinkie Pie wasn't kidding about the duplicates. Except now there's triplicates and quadruplicates. Gosh,
There's too many of them.
Oh, if I push her around on this floaty thing, it'll be fun and relaxing.
I don't think so. Uh-oh's right, Pinkie.
Gosh, I wonder what they're having raising the barn at Applejack's right now. Maybe I better go check.
Yeah, and it's gonna be bad too. Oh no! Oh great.
Oh, phew. Looks like I haven't missed a thing.
That's bad.
Now, where all you Pinkies came from so I can find out who's responsible for y'all ruining our barn race.
You're looking at a Applejack.
Busy right now, so maybe we should talk a little later. Fun!
Oh no.
Come back here and clean up after yourselves this instant.
I don't think they care, Applejack.
Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? My poor friends.
Well, that's what happens when you put fun over priorities, Pinkie.
Calm down. Calm down. I just had a Pinkie hurricane raging through my shop. And they trashed our critter picnic.
Please, every pony. Hang on while I try to figure something out. Come on, Spike. I've got to try to remember the name of that legend she mentioned.
The mirror pond. Ooh, what's this? A secret compartment?
Aha! Here it is! The legend of the mirror pond. It describes a spell I can use to send them back where they came from.
That's perfect. Let's go.
Huh.
But there's a catch. If I can't figure out which one's the real Pinkie, I might send her back by mistake.
Well, that's bad.
Who the real one is then? Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, you're right, it shouldn't be.
Here know how we can tell the real Pinkie Pie from all the rest of them?
I don't know.
Twilight, I have to talk to you. I need your help.
Excuse me, whoever you are. But I'm
Mine,
the
Pinkie.
real Pinkie.
Oh, but I am the real Pinkie. No, you're not. I'm the real Pinkie. I'm the real Pinkie. No, I'm the real Pinkie.
Oh. Hey, Fancy Pants.
Real Pinkie. I'm the real.
Oh no.
How in tarnation are we supposed to tell which is the real Pinkie?
I have no idea.
Me either. Oh, we've all got the same adorable.
Well, I could think of one way you could find out who's the real Pinkie. You could probably ask them things that only the real Pinkie would know. Like, what is their what is their birthday? Or when is their birthday? Or what is their favorite food? Or what did they do on a certain date? You could ask that, and only the real Pinkie Pie would know that. But, oh well. Guess you'll have to figure it out yourselves. Anyway, continue.
Tails, we've all got the same adorable names. We've all got the same adorable hugs. Which one of us is the real Pinkie? I haven't the slightest clue. And if I can't tell us apart, who can?
Well, you brought it on yourself, Pinkie. And you know, it's like that old saying.
Don't tamper with things you don't understand, or you're liable to live to regret it.
Yeah, that's the saying. Anyway, continue.
This is hopeless.
Maybe that one's the real Pinkie.
Please, the real Pinkie Pie never sat that long in one place her whole life.
I'm gonna go ask.
Of course she's gonna say she's the real Pinkie. They all do. You're wasting your time.
I don't think so.
You're the real Pinkie Pie.
Heck if I know. Could be any one of us if you ask me.
Oh, excuse me.
And if I said I was the real Pinkie, you wouldn't even believe me anyway. So just leave me alone. I've got some important poke in the ground with my hook to do.
Oh, Spike, how are we gonna do this?
Well, I've never seen Pinkie sad before.
The pond.
In fact, why doesn't she have her old mane off?
You two.
Her
Bet she'd do just
flat
about
mane.
anything to get to be with her friends again. Hey! Hey! What if you gave them a test? Pick something really hard for a Pinkie to do. Something not fun at all. Any Pinkie that can't do it goes back into the pond. But whoever wants to stay the most, that must be the real Pinkie.
You know, that's not a bad
idea.
Idea! This is great! If I pass, I get to be with my friends again! But what if I don't pass? Oh, what if I'm not the real Pinkie Pie? Oh, stupid magic mirror water! This is all your fault! And mine.
That's true, Pinkie. That is your fault.
Hey, Twilight!
What?
I've been looking all over for you, ponies.
A tree?
What are you all doing here?
Fluttershy spoke with the woodland critters, and they've agreed to take us into their home till the Pinkie storm dies down.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this the house that that Fluttershy mentioned in that episode, Party for One? The house of Harry, the bear?
Who you house sitting for?
Harry?
Harry?
Yeah, I don't think you know him.
That's strange. I know just about every pony around here. He's a bear. A bear?
Yep, he's a bear, all right. And he'll be pretty upset if we don't get over to his house soon.
Yeah, I think this is continuity. I think this is another. I think this might be the house that Harry lives in. That, you know, Rainbow and Fluttershy mentioned that they were going to house sit. Yep, I just know it. Yep, this is very clever continuity. Very kudos to the writers for that. Anyway, continue.
Guys, we're gonna fix this, and I know exactly how.
Are we gonna lose our real Pinkie Pie?
I don't think so. Now come along. I've already got Applejack and her family rounding up all the Pinkies.
Really? How are they gonna rounding them up like cattle? Good rounding apples.
Welcome, Pinkies, welcome. Please have a seat and make yourselves comfortable. Okay, I suppose you can't be comfortable staying in one place, but have a seat anyway.
They're not listening.
Sit down! Better. Now, I suppose you're all wondering why I've gathered you all here today.
For fun?
No, just the opposite, actually.
Wait up! I got one more! Found this one poking at the ground with her hoof, drawing frowny faces.
Have her come sit with the others.
That's the real Pinkie, obviously.
You've been brought here to take a test. Don't worry, it's a simple test. About as simple as they come. And whoever passes gets to stay. Curtain, please. The test. We'll be watching paint dry.
What?
On your mark,
Watching paint dry?
set, go!
This is so exciting!
Pretty boring.
Maybe not that exciting.
Pretty boring, actually.
Oh, hey, look at the birdie!
That's one. One down and many to go.
Watch me bounce and touch the ceiling! Is that a frog?
That's three.
Cool, where?
Haha.
Look what I can do with my hooves!
Ugh. That's creepy.
Bet you can't make a face crazier than...
Oh God, get that out of here!
What the? G. What? That was That was possibly G3 ponies. Oh God. Sorry. Good shooting, Twilight. Only two more. Which one will screw up?
I can't take it anymore!
Some ponies making balloon animals! What? Where?
That's all of them.
Pinkie, you can look away now.
I passed?
You passed. You're the
Yep.
only Pinkie who kept staring at the wall.
I had to. I just had to. I couldn't leave my friends. I just couldn't.
Yep.
But I guess
Only the real
sometimes you
Pinkie
still
would
have
do
to
that.
choose between them.
Knew you'd be up to the challenge.
I'm me. I'm me. I'm me. Or am
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am.
Yeah, I think so.
Dear Princess
Oh,
Sophia,
letter time.
It's great to have fun, but it's even greater to have great friends. And having lots of friends means that you sometimes have to make choices as to whom you'll spend your time with. But that's okay, because good friends will always give you lots of opportunities to have fun. So even if you're missing out, it's never for long. Respectfully yours, Pinkie Pie.
A good lesson. And good that that place is locked up now.
We were thinking we should go out and celebrate.
You up for some wheelbarrow races?
Or I could take everybody
Wheelbarrow
on a
race.
crab ride. I could throw a party with punch and zesty cucumber sandwiches.
Oh, cucumber sandwiches are delicious.
You want to know exactly what I feel like
Really?
doing right now?
Nothing? Huh, sleeping.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, resting can be fun, I guess.
All's well that ends well, that's what I say.
Well, what do I have to say about this episode? I have to admit, this episode was actually very fun. And, or should I say like Pinkie, fun! 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 No, sorry, I think you guys are sick of that. Yeah. Yeah, so, it's an interesting lesson, you know? Seeing Pinkie create, like, I knew from the start that this was going to get out of hand. Like, Pinkie creating too many things of herself, and then all of a sudden going, you know, all the copies of her going amok and causing havoc. I kind of knew from the start that this was going to go that way. But a good lesson, you know, to choose who you spend your time with, who you go and like who you choose to have fun with. Excuse me, bit of hiccups. Yeah, so it's a very good lesson to learn. So, yeah. So, yeah, I thought this episode was very fun, and it was actually good of, it was awesome to see two loads of continuity in MLP. You know? It was good seeing a bit of continuity. And, I only recall just one of them, and that was the house that Harry lives in. You know, Harry the bear. Or Harry, or... yeah, Harry. So, yeah. So, it was good to see. I forgot the second bit of continuity, but yeah, I do remember that. And, you know, it was also interesting to see Andrea Lidman do all the voices of all of those Pinkies. You know, like her talking to herself and, you know, and whatnot. That was actually very, very good. So, again, kudos to Andrea Lidman for doing that, for her talent. And that test that they did, you know, watching paint dry, that was a very, I'll give it to them. That was a very clever test. Yeah, and that surprise, and yeah, so I guess only in the end the true Pinkie Pie would stay true to what she does. Although they could have solved it easily by asking them simple questions like, what is, you know, like the questions I mentioned that only the real Pinkie Pie would know. They could have done that and saved them a whole lot of trouble. But I guess it would make, if they didn't, well, if they did, it wouldn't be a very interesting story, would it? So, yeah, I guess I can look past on that. But anyway, it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I guess that's all I can say. I hope you enjoyed my blind reaction to episode 3 of season 3, and hopefully I'll get on to episode 4 as soon as I can when I get the chance. But as usual, until then, thank you all for watching. This is Raptormon 132 saying bye bye everyone. Bye bye.